So JC, you mentioned that you moved to Tahoe after a break-in. What can you tell me about it? What happened?
Yeah, well, actually, we had a break-in our house and apartment that we were living in, and Carl thought that it would be best to move to Tahoe because it was a more small, exclusive area, and that it would provide a level of safety and comfort for us. But and so that's what happened. We moved, but um, but it's so strange because that's where I actually got kidnapped. And um, I used to walk to school, but an incident happened where some guys were driving in a car and they were yelling out of the car, and that really scared me. And so then Carl or my mom would take me to school, but then Carl kind of insisted that I start back walking to school, that everything would be okay. So I actually started back walking to school.
So it sounds like you moved from um, Orange County because of a situation, a break-in that happened, and you moved to Tahoe for safety reasons because it was a smaller community. And then the incident with the guys yelling out of the car, did that happen when you first moved to Tahoe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty scary incident.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. I was maybe 9, 10.
Okay. And then you said that Carl and your mom started taking you to school?
Yes.
Okay.
They started giving me a ride to school.
So you were fearful after that incident?
I was very fearful.
Okay. And then what happened that you transitioned to walking to school again?
Well, Carl just kind of felt that, I should be over the fear and that everything would be okay. And he kind of said, this is a safe community and I would be okay. And so it really was kind of Carl. I don't know if it was just that he didn't want to take me to school anymore, but he felt that I would be okay.
Tell me about your relationship with Carl. Kind of talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, I just really don't think Carl liked me. He would always tease me about eating, and he treated me different from my little sister. And I really didn't have a relationship with my biological father. And I just felt like Carl always treated me different.
Okay. And what was your mom in all of this while, these uncomfortable things with Carl was happening?
Well, my mom was working, but I don't think I never like really talked to her about how I felt about Carl, or that I felt like he treated me different. These are just things that I felt, and I kind of kept to myself.
And did you feel like there was anyone besides your mom that you could go to and talk to and get support from?
Just so young, I was really close to my aunt. Really great relationship with my aunt, but I never really told anybody about the feelings that I felt of being like an outcast.
And what did you do with those feelings? I mean, how were you able to cope with having those feelings before you were kidnapped? How did you cope with that?
I don't know if I really coped with it. I think I just didn't really. I would act like everything was okay around my family, but those were things that were always in the back of my mind.